Hello everybody, happy Saturday to you. I'm forecaster Dustin Staples as we go out another weekend, a little bit chillier than it has been in many weekends, and finally feeling like fall for sure. So a change is in the air, definitely no doubt about to. I will say though, the thing about today and going into Sunday is that the breezes will start to calm down. It's been so breezy over the past several days to come. Also, we do have a nice warm up coming as we go towards the next few days, and then another blast of some much cooler weather, possibly our first freeze or hard frost expected as we go towards later by the next week, just in time for the Jacksonville Christmas parade, right? We're going to be feeling like Christmas for sure. All right, yesterday on Friday, we had those winds of the north, about 20 to 40 mile per hour gusts. Of course, it did prompt that house to collapse outside of Rodanthe out there along the Outer Banks, thanks to those high winds. And of course, a lot of that inundation still going on right there too. Not much track here across the east. We were pretty quiet all across the nation, really. Not much going on across much of the Midland South regions there. Storm systems well out to the Rocky Mountain states. That's usually what happens. They get the mountain snow. No snow for us, but just kind of that cold winter-like air in for sure. We're still tracking Sarah as a tropical storm as of this morning, eventually fading apart to a remnant low by Monday as it heads towards the Yucatan Peninsula, forecasted to make a landfall outside of Belize later Saturday. So again, we are wrapping up the hurricane season. We've got about 15 or so days left to go, but we say farewell to a very active season. Some of the storms very notable for sure. Of course, Helene, Debbie, many other ones as well. Sarah will be marked off left. That's Tony, Valerie, and Wilma are the last three names to go. Hopefully we don't have to use them all, but again, they're there if we need to. Back at sunrise this morning, they're not as cold as it's going to be tomorrow. Mid-40s back towards the coast, mid-50s out there too. We're about 7, if not 12 to 13 degrees cooler than we were yesterday around this time, but I will say that those winds are going to help keep us much cooler today. So a bit of a wind chill, very light in nature. Not all day though. We'll be seeing the winds diminish by, let's say, sunset tonight towards the coast here. That's where the breezes will continue to watch out for some inundation as we go through midday Saturday, and then later tonight into Sunday things will start to quiet down. Winds will come out of the northerly flow as we go towards tomorrow morning, but look what you notice though, they're not breezy. We're under 10 miles an hour, so this could maybe lead to some frost development. We could see a little bit of patchy frost possible later on Sunday morning for some areas, but maybe next week, and you'll see that in our full 8 day. That's what we'll be keeping an eye on that too. Clouds along the coast. Most inland areas are quiet, getting up in the low 60s today. Lows tonight fall down in the mid 40s, maybe some upper 30s here or there. So a much cooler start for the start of your Sunday. Again, if we see more cloud cover, we'll probably not see as much frost, but as a potential, you can wake up to some light patchy frost for some of you later in the afternoon, getting up in those mid to upper 60s before we fall back down again in those 40s. So again, the cool weather's here, definitely notable for sure. Hey, we got men's basketball today. George Mason's in town at ECU as they're taking on their 4 p.m. tip-off at 62 degrees. Looking pretty cool as you head out in and about portions of the stadium. Then, of course, there's many more games ahead of us, so, of course, we'll be keeping you updated in our sports world. Other than that here, clouds increase here, forced again. Frost possible for some early areas tomorrow morning. The king tide will eventually come to a close, so a lot of water should be able to kind of recede itself just a little bit there. Next chance of rain comes by midweek here. We'll be seeing those 70s become 50s as we head into next weekend.